Yeah, the dress is coming along just fine. We found a couple of, some women to help us with it. So you tell Nola that she'll have her final fitting the morning of the wedding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm fine. So, yeah, okay, so listen, why don't you get some rest, and I'll talk to you later, okay? Yes, I will. All right, fine, goodbye.
Maureen? Did I hear you say St. Mary's Church caught fire?
That's what Mother said.
Oh,
Bert, I can't believe this.
Nola must be beside herself. Was there much damage?
No, thankfully the church wasn't damaged that badly, but there won't be a wedding there.
Oh, poor Nola.
Yeah. Mom was trying to convince them, Quint and Nola, that they should wait for a church wedding, that should postpone, but,
Well, what did Nola say about that?
Oh, she doesn't even hear the word postpone. It goes right over her head right now.
Well, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
She and Quint have waited so long for their big day.
Well, at least they don't have to worry about the dress. That's all done. Almost. But I got the skirt together this morning, so all that's left with that is just the handwork on it.
Okay, we should be able to finish that today.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything from Mabel or Trixie yet?
No, they were supposed to call this morning. Supposed to have the bodice and sleeves together.
Well, I'm sure they'll call soon. It may just have taken them longer than they thought.
Yeah, they'll probably call any time now. Maureen?
Why didn't you tell your mother who was helping us?
Oh, Bert, I couldn't tell her something like that. I couldn't tell my mother that I entrusted my sister's wedding dress to a couple of ladies of the night.
You really think that's what they are?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's get on with the sewing and see if we can finish that skirt. Come on.
All right, okay. Listen, Bert, it's gonna be all right, isn't it? I mean, it's not gonna come back red velour and tassels, is it?
Well, if it does, may I borrow it?
No.
Sure am glad you called me in here this morning, little brother. Does this mean we're gonna be partners at LTA?
Well, I made a decision about that, Billy, and I don't think you're gonna like it very much.
Only thing I'm not gonna like, little brother, is if I find out you're a poor enough businessman to have turned down my generous offer to LTA.
Look, Billy, I know you bought Jansen Refinery from Spaulding Enterprises without Alan Spaulding's knowledge.
Yeah, I sure did.
And I also know that you talked Alan into buying you out of your contract.
I took Alan to the cleaners, I admit it.
And I also know that you went to Amanda and offered your services and Jansen Refinery to her without saying a word to me.
Now, there's no reason to get hot behind the collar. In the end, the same sweet deal for LTA.
Yeah. Look, Billy, I've done a lot of things in my life that I'm not very proud of. There was a time when the most important thing in the world to me was to become your basic Lewis Wheeler dealer.
Now, don't tell me you turning your back on who you are, boy.
No, I'm not. But through LTA, I have learned that I like to run my own company my own way, and I do a damn good job of it.
Oh, I see. Lewis' name, not good enough for you now.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, Billy. If you were to become part of this company, things would not be the same for you as they always have been.
Look, Josh, why don't you just try telling me straight out?
You are not going to be able to run everything here the same way you did with Lewis Oil.
Does that mean you're willing to accept my offer?
On one condition, that all three partners make all decisions together. And I want that in writing.
All right, little brother. You have got yourself a partner.
Hi, guys.
Hi. I was expecting to be seeing you today.
Hi, honey. Well, Billy told me to come on down. He said something about a celebration.
Uh-huh. You're pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
Oh, not at all. I just had faith to make the right decision.
Well, looks like all Lewises are going to be here in Springfield.
Hey, you know, it's too bad we can't get old HB to move. But I don't think we get him to leave Tulsa.
Well, that's a bummer, huh?
You know, I got an idea. Why don't we call up Amanda out there in Bar Harbor and tell her the good news?
I already talked about all this to Amanda last night.
Well, then the least we can do is order up a bottle of champagne and send Trish up to talk to old Al, tell him that LTA's hot on his heels.
Somehow I don't think old Al is going to be too intimidated about that.
Are you kidding me? If he doesn't watch out, we're going to kick the living daylights out of his oil production division.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure about that.
You just watch us. Right, Josh? You see, I got to do everything with Josh's approval.
Interesting.
That's right, darling. I don't do nothing without my partner's okay. Right, partner?
Oh, Phillip, come on in.
Hey.
Juice.
Yeah.
Juice.
Yeah.
I got one of the worst cases of cotton mouth I've ever seen.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh. Well, I would say good morning, but it looks like it'd be a waste of time. What's with the look?
Boy, I hope I don't look as bad as you do.
Hmm?
What happened?
Well, I wasn't feeling too well last night. We left a little bit early.
Yeah. What happened?
The usual. Had a little too much to drink.
Yeah.
I've got a hangover to beat the band, and I feel rotten.
You know, so do I. But not exactly for the same reason, Phillip.
You're so upset about what I said about Beth.
Yeah, I'm still upset about that.
I'm sorry. What I said last night was stupid. It was just blown way out of proportion. The dance and everything. I don't know. I like Beth. I like Beth a lot. But it's as a friend, okay?
Phillip, it looked a little bit more like more than a friend to me.
Yeah, well, let me tell you. A lot of things happened last night. Not the least of which was, I laughed about. Mindy and I got a lot closer.
Oh, yeah? How close, Phillip?
Close.
Well, how do you feel about that?
She's high-strung.
Yeah.
I have to watch out for her. Try to take care of her, I think.
Phillip, how do you feel?
Well, she's a prize, right? She's beautiful. Any guy would consider himself lucky, huh? I don't want to talk about it. Just as long as we're straight. It's you and Beth and me and Mindy, okay?
That's not that easy.
What are you talking about? Last night you had your first date. Everything was great. You had a wonderful time.
Not according to Beth's father.
What?
I talked to Beth's father earlier today, and he said that Beth didn't have a good time, that she wants to be left alone.
Get out of here.
That's what he said.
Incredible. You kidding? I know. He's the reason she went home early.
Well, she didn't say anything to me.
Well, listen, I talked to her out in the parking lot for a few minutes before she left, and that's all she said. She had to go home because of Bradley. But let me tell you, she had a wonderful time. She talked about you the whole way.
Well, she never said anything to me, Phillip.
Take my word for it. Don't listen to her old man. He's crazy. Beth likes you a lot.
I hope so. I sure like her.
I know you do.
Oh, you're home early from the library.
I couldn't concentrate.
Now, you see? That's what comes to your schoolwork when you sneak out like that, kiddo.
Did Rick call? Or Phillip?
No, kiddo, I'm sorry. Nobody called. I think you better accept the fact that they've forgotten all about you by now.
To the new Los Tres Amigos.
Los Tres Amigos.
Look, I wish I could stay and finish off the champagne with you folks, but I want to get back and tell Mindy we're going to stay in Springfield.
Okay, give her my love.
I will.
Mwah.
See you later, partner.
All right. All right. Take care. He didn't even pay for the champagne.
Don't worry, it'll probably show up on his expense report.
Terrific, terrific. I'm feeling uneasy about this deal already, you know?
I think you did the right thing, honey.
Well, if I didn't know that he needed this deal to come through, I would have sent him packing back to Tulsa.
Josh, Billy is a very good businessman. I know that he's taken a lot of unnecessary risk at times, but he usually comes out on top.
That's exactly what I'm afraid of. He's going to come out on top of LTA, and I'm going to be left out in the cold.
You know, I can only go for another one of these. But maybe I could have just a little bit more coffee.
I'll get you coffee for you, Mrs. Casey.
Thank you.
Maybe that'll make up for those.
Oh, good morning.
Thank you.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Henry Chamberlain.
How do you do?
Oh, my, I'm delighted. I'm Ida Casey, just a good friend of the family.
She is now.
Yes. Hello, Father. Good morning, children. Well, what's the state of St. Mary's Church?
Well, there's been a lot of smoke damage, and the wedding can't take place.
We were hoping that you could help us find another church.
Oh, well, of course I'll do whatever. I can call the bishop. Oh, B, sorry about running out so abruptly last night.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
You're a good friend of Bee's, too?
I am proud to say B is one of my most treasured friends.
Thank you, Henry.
No. Well, what's been done about trying to find another church?
Father Collins, the assistant pastor, has been on the phone all morning trying to get one.
We should hear from him any minute.
But I don't think he's found anything because we haven't, it's been so long.
Oh, honey, you don't know that. Sometimes things really do work out the way you want them to, you know?
That's what I always say, Bee.
Oh, B.
Yes.
Do you have a moment? I'd like to explain something to you.
Of course. Excuse me, please.
Oh, Father, what's happened?
Father. I have some good news. I found a church.
Oh, wonderful!
Unfortunately, it's about 30 miles outside of Springfield.
Oh, dear.
Doesn't matter.
Well, I don't care where it is.
Oh, it's quite a beautiful little church. And as I said, it is out in the country. But most importantly, it is available on the 24th.
Oh,
Good.
Father, excuse me, what is the name of the church? St. Anthony's.
St.
I like that.
Oh, St. Anthony's has to be a wonderful church.
Of course, I'll be more than happy to come out and marry you.
Oh, thank you,
Oh, yes,
Father.
and I can hire some limousines and get everyone out there.
Thank you, Father. And thank you, Father.
Oh, this is better already.
Are you anytime, anywhere?
Oh, as long as you don't mind going 30 miles to do it.
Goodbye, Mrs. Casey. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh,
Give Mama a hug.
Mom, I'm so excited. Oh, I know.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salons, South Southwest and Barney's. Jewelry by Stephen Dweck.